the bombing robot. And just to demonstrate how powerful the metal blade is, I'm gonna play this whole level using only that weapon. Except in 2 occasions I will use items, but I will use metal blade all the level. So now the blue bomber has become green bomber. Well, it's already been shown that metal blade shoots as fast as the normal pea shooter, which is literally pea shooter, as it's marked up P. These things are quite much stable in the franchise, whatever tellies they are. And so is this. And of course metal blade goes right through the enemies, meaning you can kill many foes with one hit, allowing you to save some ammunition, which in itself is very plentiful. Damn it. Well, lost the war and energy. Don't need it. But Crashman's level is interesting in that it's a collection of pipes and very vertical. Everything in it leads upwards. And we start with nice blue fields and weird room with some platforms. That's a speedrunning trick they use, because jumping up is faster than climbing. Fuck! Damn it. Oh yeah, that's met in this incarnation. They are just as invulnerable when they're shelled as always, but they do have that little platforming. Oh, look at that. The bird is getting darker, and this is a bit of a maze part, as there's lots of ladders and you don't necessarily know which route to take. And of course you are bombarded by these birds while you climb through this dark phase, which does get stars. Interesting visuals shorthand to tell that we're going upwards. Oh yeah, if you go pick that energy pick up, you get weak. And here's the only phase in this level in which I do not use metal blade, except Crashman himself is invulnerable to it. Oh, actually, was it? Well, it has to be tested out. And a 1-up. Oh, thank you. And of course metal blade makes very short works of these dudes as well. Oh, look at that, I've gone through one level and I practically haven't lost any weapon energy at all. There has been no risk at all of losing the power. And say hello to Crashman, which is an interesting robot master in that he reacts to your actions. He can be quite tough, but if you use the air shooter, he can be, with good luck, killed with one hit. But as I demonstrated it that way, he walks around. When you shoot, he jumps, and while he jumps, he shoots that bomb of his. He's all about pattern. You must jump, move away from his bombs, dodge his attack, and jump and shoot at him, and he jumps right at your attack and explodes himself to bits. He can be tough, as he is quite relentless, but his pattern can be exploited. And now we get the barrier-breaking weapon of this game, the Crash Bomba. Except we have an ugly pink color in it. And there's only 2 robot masters left. Bubble Man and Woodman. And just for sake of completion, it is Woodman. And of course his level is a forest. Naturally, it's Woodman. With bats and rabbits and all that kind of things. And with some metal blade of course serves here as well very well. Minces through the enemies with no backside, downside or any kind of in it. And now we're gonna... oh, yes, the Heatman's weapon, Atomic Fire. It's a nice weapon. It's the first chargeable weapon in the whole franchise. And you can charge it to 3 power levels. And that was a robot dog monster which you must defeat to progress. And there'll be 2 more. Or there would be 2 if I hadn't used the flash stopper, which allows me to just walk past and save some time and effort and put it to some use. And flash stopper also has this nice tingly star effect when you use it. And just to prove how awesome weapon Metal Blade is, I'm using it again. It's even powerful against Woodman himself. But I'm not gonna use it against Woodman. No, actually Woodman can be killed with many ways. Using whatever things there are. Come on, birdie. I'll have all day. Oh, come on, you ape. Jump into your pit and die. Ah, damn it. Let it be. No reason to grind for any weapon energy or health. I can deal any problem. Like this rabbit. Which was a problem. But... and this might be even worse. More difficult problem, but... Metal Blade diagonal attack solves it completely. There is no problem. Oh, thank you, and I'm gonna reload my weapon against which I will use against Woodman, as his wood and wood can be made on fire. These things are actually quite intimidating looking as they take a lot of hits, but if you just stop, they jump over you. Nice thing. And the boss corridor again with nice brown wooden tail. And Woodman shows up. And he attacks using his shield. Then to say he takes a shield up, throws up a fire of leaves up and then throws a shield at you. But Hitman's weapon burns him out very quickly. Crash bombs pierce through that shield and you can just shoot him, but that weapon has very limited ammo. And we gained the first shield weapon of the Mega Man series, the Leaf Shield. Which actually not only can be protect you against foes, it's also quite handy weapon. Not perfect, but quite useful. And there's only 1 robot master left. The Amphibian Bubble Man. Actually, he looks a bit like a diver. And his level starts with this waterfall and frogs. Robot frogs. which spew out smaller frogs, and once you have killed all of the small frogs, they spew out more robot small frogs. Meaning they can be quite bothersome as they're small things they shoot, spit out, and these things fall. It's a little platforming challenge, and not only does the background move up, but the platforms themselves have a little effect added to them, making them look like they were affecting the... Oh yeah, and these things... In normal mode you would shoot them, they would normal weapon, they would just die, but in this... let's say Japanese normal mode... Oh, one up. They lose their shells when you shoot them. And we enter underwater. And now, in Megaman series, the water physics have appeared. That is to say, jumping becomes quite big and slow, very ponderous movement. And those spherical black things are spikes. Deadly spikes. Which are there to make sure that if you try to jump too eagerly, you die. And of course they have appeared in that appearance many times later. No, looks like I don't know why this game is so eager to give me more one-ups. I don't know what are those things. They're just weird looking things. And they die like easily. This is a bit of a difficult jump, but nothing impossible. And of course those whatever anglerfish things are vulnerable to only their angular part. And just to show how funny the crash bomb can be, actually not yet. I'll be showing a little bit of a funny appearance. Crash bomb. That big frog is immune to crash bomb, but the little frogs are not immune to it. Meaning you can shoot the crash bomb while it's spewing out those little frogs, and it looks really funny when it's opening again its mouth to shoot fast. Oh yeah, splash. And there's also an animation about when you go to the water. And the waterfall has some sort of crabs in it, which are nothing to the awesome power of Metal Blade. And because they're just so nice looking. And finally we face Bubble Man himself. And he's fogged underwater. I don't know, that's probably some sort of fishing net. And if we jump too hard in this level of battle, spikes will do us in. What Bubbleman does, shoots those bubbles, swims around, and he also shoots those harpoon bullets or whatever he shoots with them. It's very useful to stay away from him when you, as those harpoon bullets come quite fast. I'm not using his weakness just to show off what he does. That's his pattern. And of course bubbles can easily be topped with sharp objects, which means Metal Blade is his weakness. Actually it's not weakness, it's damn effective against many bosses. Either because of its power or just because it happens to be powerful against them. And Bubbleman went down. And there's even a small bubble stream when you underwater. That's just one many nice details they managed to push into this game, which were not in the predecessor. And now all the 3 Robot Masters, 8 Robot Masters have been defeated, and it's time to go fight against Dr. Wily. But that will happen